a 2-hour premiere event tomorrow.
Have fun, sis.
Can't stop adding stuff to your cart? Get the Bank of America customized cash rewards card. Choose the online shopping category and earn 3% cash back.
You weren't made for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but Entyvio is. In clinical trials, Entyvio helped many people achieve long-term relief and remission. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur. It's time to ask your healthcare provider about Entyvio. Go to Entyvio.com to learn more about the #1 prescribed biologic for Crohn's and UC.
Entyvio, Entyvio, Entyvio.
The cases you know.
My blood just going cold.
The inside story you don't. New FBI True premieres October 3rd on CBS.
All across the world.
Welcome to Australia.
One T, one dream, y'all.
NCIS Sydney, Monday, November 13th on CBS.
What's happening in Ukraine right now?
How would you describe the fighting at the front?
60 Minutes wide-ranging interview with President Zelensky, the season premiere of 60 Minutes Sunday.
Good evening, Chris Allen here at News 40 at 10 as we get a Friday evening underway. Everything looking pretty good tonight. It's been a good night for Friday night football across the area. Skies have been mainly clear. We will start to see some clouds, though, on the increase as we continue through the evening, but I think we should stay rain-free for most of the night. 83 is where we landed for a high today. That's right on the normal. 53 was our 24-hour low. We're going to see some rain chances coming into the picture by tomorrow. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight for News 40 at 10. I'm Morgan Hoover. Tonight, Western Kentucky University police give the all clear after students were told to shelter in place earlier this evening. Just before 6 o'clock tonight, WKU PD were investigating a threat made on social media against Hugh Poland Hall. All residents were told to stay in their rooms. Others were told to avoid the area. The university gave the all clear an hour later, saying there is no active threat. And now to the auto workers strike making headlines across the country, but what's happening here locally at Bowling Green's auto manufacturing plants? News 40 reporter Tucker Covey caught up with the local UAW president for a look at what's next for local auto workers.
In the biggest strike action in the 88-year history of the United Auto Workers Union, the president of the local 2164 prepares for any actions necessary for the workers at the GM Bowling Green assembly plant.
The word I'm using is we're in a holding pattern. You know, I was on the shop floor a little bit this morning, last night. We're in a holding pattern, waiting for President Fain or Vice President Booth to give us more direction as we get more days into this labor strike.
This holding pattern means that everything at this point is up in the air as to which location is next for a workers' strike, or if negotiations will come to a timely resolution. Only time will tell.
It could be a minute from now, it could be 5 days from now. If Bowling Green Local 2164 is giving any direction to do what happened last night. We are prepared. We've been preparing for about a month now.
This preparation goes beyond thinking of workers right here in Bowling Green. The local is thinking about UAW workers across the United States and how they can help stand in solidarity with them.
Wentzville, large facility, 3-shift operation. They're out now, and what is being asked of all of us is to support those members in some way, be it take up some collections, food pantry, just words of encouragement.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, this is Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
More local news now, jumping back into the work week after the weekend. It's never easy, but when Monday is the first day of Cheeseburger Week, it's a little easier to slide right in. News 40's Noah Fairber really took one for the team today to see what Cheeseburger Week is all about.
In honor of National Cheeseburger Day, the Bowling Green Convention and Visitors Bureau decided to create a Cheeseburger Week.
Cheeseburger Week actually came to fruition. The idea came from none other than Guy Fieri. Everyone knows he came through town earlier this summer, and he stopped by the Stingray Grill and he spotlighted their Stingray Grill Burger. And we were like, we have a nationally recognized cheeseburger in Bowling Green. Not many other cities can say that.
Local restaurants will participate in the week by offering their favorite burgers, including Burger and Bowl and Pub by Novo.
For the Burger Week, what are we doing here at the pub for the whole week? It's definitely going to be a surprise. So I'm not telling you right now what it is, but come and check us out.
And downtown at 440 Main, they've put their own Cajun twist on a classic.
Unfortunately, we're not open on Monday. On Tuesday every week, we have a burger special every week. All 4 of our burgers are $7.95. We're also going to have our Lanyap burger on a special next week.
If you eat at one of these or many more restaurants in the area, you could be entered to win a prize pack.
Go to our website, look at the list of restaurants that are participating in Cheeseburger Week, pick whichever one you want to dine at, and then go order their special that's on our website. Take a picture of the burger, or you enjoying the burger, or your friend enjoying the burger, post it to social media, whichever platform. We're on all of them. Tag the restaurant, tag Visit WNKY, and then we will reshare it, and you'll be entered to win this prize package.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Noah Fairber, WNKY News 40.
Man, that looks good. Well, let's check in now with Weather Chief Chris Allen for a look at our forecast. Chris, great night for football.
And a burger.
And a burger.
Yeah, that made me hungry. I need a cheeseburger right now. It is mainly clear for the time being. A great night for football. 71 right now. The winds are calm. Dew point at 53. Everything looking pretty good. I don't think we'll see any cloud cover until we get on in to the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. And that's when we're going to start to see not only the increase in clouds, but also some showers that are going to start to come in during the overnight hours, especially tomorrow morning. There could be scattered showers, temperatures falling into the 50s, not quite as cool as it has been during the last several days. So an increase in not only the shower activity, but also in that chance of rain that is going to continue to increase as we go through the day. Temperature-wise, we're looking at mostly 60s across the area, some 70s out to the east. Really, it's dependent on the elevation of all of these sites. Once you get like over to Edmonton, well, it's 70 there, but in Burkesville, it's 58. The difference, the settled air mass with high pressure in control. So the temperature has to do with elevation, the difference in elevation between these sites. The one in Burkesville is right next to the Cumberland River, so it's going to read cooler with that stable air mass, while Edmonton is at a higher elevation and it's reading 70. So that's why the difference in temperature. And the same holds true for dew points. Everybody in the comfortable 50s or 60s as far as dew points, and that means all the difference in the world as far as how it feels outside. Now, we do have this little disturbance that's already kicking up some showers off to the south and east of us. As high pressure that's been hanging on for the last several days begins to move away, we're going to find this influx of moisture to the north through Tennessee into southern Kentucky. There's 8:30. By tomorrow morning, a few scattered showers. Not everybody's going to see those. Most of what we'll see in the afternoon will be along and east of I-65, even a few thunderstorms there. And then as we get into Saturday night, early Sunday, here comes a cold front. That will also bring in some scattered showers and thunderstorms by Sunday morning. Most of that will begin to fade away as we get into Sunday afternoon, and skies will begin to clear behind that frontal boundary, and we're going to go back to some very pleasant temperatures. Tonight, though, just increasing clouds, no showers. Cool 55, and then as we get into the day tomorrow, scattered showers, very possible. Highs in the upper 70s, 77 on Sunday with a few thunderstorms. Everything clearing out Monday through Friday, except a chance of showers maybe by next Friday, but still temperatures not bad, upper 70s to around 80. And we're back with more News 40 at 10, including Football Frenzy. Stand by.
Oh, sorry, I'm late. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, weeknights on CBS.
The future starts with us, and our future depends on our health. At TJ Regional Health, they provide quality women's care for every chapter of life, from adolescence to pregnancy to menopause and beyond. Because every woman is unique, their providers believe strongly in personalized care.
We do this by listening, understanding, and treating you with compassion and respect. Plan for your healthy future with TJ Regional Health.
We're all born with the good in us. We're all in need of love. Dreams get torn, but we stand up, making a change that is calling us. Beautiful world, beautiful people, boys and girls, we're all made equal. So clap your hands, get up and dance. Beautiful world, beautiful people.
During Sleep Outfitters Labor Day sale, find incredible deals you won't find anywhere else. Save up to $800 on select adjustable sets, plus get up to $300 in free gifts. Come get outfitted for life-changing sleep today, only at Sleep Outfitters.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've suffered a personal injury, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
WNKY News 40 Weather wants you to join our team. Become a weather watcher at WNKY.com. You can connect directly with our team. Plus, your photos and videos will be featured in our weathercasts.
Presented by JB Electric.
CBS celebrates Hispanic Heritage Month.
Welcome back for week 5 of Football Frenzy. Maxwell, Trink, Patrick, Carey. An exciting week, a historic week when it comes down to some high school football. And today, just chaos.
Yeah, we had a ton of huge games, some crazy scores in overtime. It's an awesome week 5 slate.
All right, get us started. What's our game of the week?
Let's get to our game of the week. As for the first time since 2016, one of the biggest crosstown rivalries was renewed tonight at Hank Roy Stadium. Undefeated Scotties and 3-1 Trojans in front of a huge crowd. Trojans strike first here. Tate Spillman drops back and connects with a wide open Jackson Bird. Bird is the word as he cruises in for the first score of the night. Barron County again. Spillman flushed out of the pocket, looking to extend the play here, but he throws it and it is picked off by Glasgow's Jarek Martin. He turns up the field down the sideline in front of his bench for the Scotties pick 6. Trojans say, hey, it's our turn for the response. Spillman again extending plays, doing what he does best. Comes all the way back across the field, connects with Bird for the second time, makes the defender miss. Whoop! For the Barron County touchdown is 14-6 BC. You can't have a Glasgow highlight without number 1, Rico Crowder, with an absolute snag. And he reels it in for an unbelievable catch that sets up this Glasgow goal line touchdown. One of the biggest games of our season, 36-35 in overtime. Glasgow gets the win.
The Bowling Green High School now, as the Purples hosted the Central Hardin Bruins Early in this game, Purple's quarterback Deuce Bailey has his eyes down the field, and his pass lands right into the hands of Trevi Barber. Tip drill touchdown right over here. Then check this out. The field goal game was very good for Bowling Green. 30-yarder made right over here. It makes it 10-0 in the ball game. But fast forward to later in the game, Bowling Green and Bailey Barber, that duo, just strikes again for another tutty. Everything goes right for the Purples tonight. They continue on the season. Final score 45-6.
To Louisville now, as the undefeated South Warren Spartans visited the unbeaten DuPont Manual Crimsons. The Crimsons driving. Jerry and Trainer gets the handoff, bounces to the outside, making defenders miss for the touchdown. It's 14-0 Manual here. South looking for an answer on the double reverse. Bryce Button connects with a wide open Ethan Reynolds for the touchdown. It's 14-6 DuPont. And in the final minute of the first half, Button connects with Reynolds again for the score. Two-pointer fails. They're down 14-12 at half. South Warren comes back but cannot pull out the win, falling in an absolute thriller. Final score 38-35.
And finally, the Greenwood Gators hosted Warren Central for a second district matchup. Gators quarterback Cam Smith hands this one off to Elmo Stewart and the Dragons. Well, they can't corral him. A one-sided foot race ends in a huge touchdown for the Gators. Then the Dragons offense struggled tonight, and Greenwood capitalized with a couple of turnovers, including this one. A little tip drill action. That's by Caleb Williams. Gators chomp their way to victory as you watch Telltale Long get into the end zone. Final score 43-6. And some dominant games in this one, but the game we have to talk about, maybe the best environment that we've seen in our 3 years here in Bowling Green. It's over in Glasgow, Barron County, a game that went to overtime. How chaotic was that?
Well, it's the first time I had to walk almost a mile to get to the stadium. It was that packed at Glasgow High School. I mean, one of the craziest atmospheres I've ever seen at the high school level, and it was an absolute thriller from the beginning to the end. Tate Spillman with that first touchdown, it was absolutely rocking. And of course, you got Glasgow on the other side. They respond. I mean, just an awesome game. Great rivalry game.
Of course, we weren't physically there. Our buddies at WNKY helped us out with some footage from that South Warren DuPont Manual game.
Right.
But from what I saw over there, Bryce Button looked fantastic despite the loss.
Yeah, that's a tough game. You know, you go to DuPont, the atmosphere is electric there. Both teams are undefeated. Arguably one of the biggest games in the state of Kentucky tonight. South Warren almost squeaks out of there with a win, but they fall just short to a really good DuPont team. Should not discredit anything that South Warren has done this year.
What I saw from Bowling Green Central Hardin tonight was just absolute dominance on the offensive level. Now, Bowling Green still has a lot of work that they have to do this year. There was a time where there was 3 consecutive penalties on the offensive line early on in that game, and of course they're playing Central Hardin. They do win in dominant fashion, but when you're going to make it to the playoffs, that offensive line needs to hold up. And Patrick, I'm talking to the biggest fan of offensive line play. You've seen it all year. You've talked about it all year. DeMarcus has been just a huge piece to the offensive line as well.
Yeah, it's almost like a carbon copy of last year where Bowling Green had those struggles to begin the season and they turn it on, and they're doing the exact same thing this year. I'm not worried about Bowling Green at all. Back-to-back huge wins, confidence builder going into another week 6. A huge win, but yeah, let's talk about that offensive line when we come back.
All right, sounds good. We have plenty more action after this.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We all want our kids to have a future here in Kentucky. That's why I'm working hard to bring more jobs here. Companies big and small are setting up all over Kentucky, revitalizing communities and creating thousands of good-paying jobs. Over 46,000 more jobs than we had before COVID. Unemployment has never been lower, and we've helped hundreds of businesses launch or expand. This is Kentucky's future. Our economy is on fire. Let's keep it going.
We've got the drinks and good times. Now all we need is you. The 8th annual Bourbon and Brew Fest presented by the Mint Gaming Hall is back Saturday, October 21st at Bowling Green Ballpark. We have an expansive selection of bourbons, craft beers, mixed drinks, and more. Plus, sip while shopping, specialty vendors all around the ballpark. VIP ticket holders can enjoy the Heaven Hill VIP experience in the Performance Food Club, while premium ticket holders can take part in the Premium Lounge. Tickets start at just $50 and are on sale now at bgbrewfest.com or by calling 270-901-2121.
Morris Jewelry is this area's independent and trusted source for diamonds. We're an experienced direct diamond importer, and custom design is our specialty. With diamond engagement rings starting at $33 per month, our prices can't be beat.
Hey y'all, it's Bree. Don't miss this week's episode of the Pie Queen's Pantry. I'm gonna spice up your life with my favorite trail mix. See you this week at the Pie Queen's Pantry.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Welcome back to Football Frenzy. I can't believe it, but that game of the week could have maybe been topped by this next game that we have coming up. ACS Logan County was insane, and we have the highlights to show you.
I don't know if it tops that game, but we definitely have two insane overtime games.
Yes.
So let's take it to Logan County as the Cougars hosted Allen County, Scottsville. Both teams hoping to bounce back after losing last week. Rich Holman gives this one to Elijah Hawkins, and he zooms by the Patriots defense for the Logan County touchdown. Logan County defense shuts down the run here. Not happening. Keeping ACS on lockdown in the first half. And then Holman scouts the defense here to find Davin Yates, who runs down the sideline for another Cougar touchdown. Logan County wins this one in an overtime thriller. Final score 29-26.
To Franklin Simpson High School now as the Wildcats hosted the Russellville Panthers at that gorgeous stadium out there. Wildcats on the drive. Matthias Dickerson drops back, airs it out, but it's intercepted by the Panthers, and it is returned to midfield. Panthers can't capitalize, but Wildcats, they're driving again. DeMont Legs turns on the Jets. His legs are just going. Yes. Down the sideline for the touchdown. Scoring did not stop there. Dickerson hands it off to Hunter Jones. He gets to the outside and scores. Franklin Simpson stays undefeated on the season. Final score 50-19.
50-piece McNugget. To Hart County High School now for one of the coolest intro shots we have ever had as the Raiders host Butler County. Raiders on the drive early. Hunter Monroe gets the handoff, weaves his way through the Bears defense for a big game, and that sets up the Hart County touchdown here as Joshua Dan Crump powers his way into the end zone for the Raiders score. Fast forward now, Raiders on the goal line again. Number two gets number two, his second touchdown of the night. Gives a little hello to the camera. Hart County dominates. Final score 48-0.
And lastly, Edmonson County hosted the Ohio County Eagles, with the Wildcats looking to gain their second win of the season. Eagles quarterback Lucas Kramer hands this one off to Luke Barton, who finds a gap and eases his way into the end zone. The Wildcat offense responds later as Noah Meredith gives it off to Michael Mills and lets him do all the work for the touchdown for Edmonton. But Ohio County offense, well, it was just too much. The Wildcats fall, and the final score is 33-12. Michael Mills, got to mention it. He's been the heart and soul of that team.
He is good.
They have not had the best season, but he is going into tonight a top 5 rushing leader in the entire state of Kentucky. So very interested to see what Michael Mills has left in his tank for the rest of the year. But that Logan County ACS game was insane. The ACS did not score in that first half.
Huge credit to ACS. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth there. They were shut out in the first half 14-0, and then they come out and they force overtime. They almost get the win, but Logan County squeaks away with that win. A huge game for both teams. A big win for Logan County, but a good moral victory for ACS.
Yeah, you know who else has been having a fantastic season? Franklin Simpson. Yeah. They have been undefeated all year long. They've been just running through the motions, and it seems like every game they go into, it looks easy.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Yes.
To say the least. Their offense is so fun, and that's so tricky. It's hard to film. It's hard to cover, I'm sure, if it's hard for us. But yeah, that place was absolutely rocking tonight. It's really good to see Franklin Simpson balling out.
You never know who has the handoff when it comes down to Franklin Simpson. They always
stay wide, and then you find the football.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
How about Hart County?
Hart County just having a dominant season on the year. Now everybody's excited for that matchup with Glasgow, especially after tonight's Barron County-Glasgow game.
Right.
It's just going to be very exciting to see what Hart County can do against the Scotties team. And they've been rallying up for this game all year long.
That's slowly becoming one of our biggest games of the year because both teams were talking about this matchup going into the season. Both teams are still undefeated, so somebody's got to lose when they finally see each other, and it's going to be an absolute domination.
You know, that's going to be a crazy week. Do you know who else is playing that week?
No.
Bowling Green and South Warren.
There you go.
Same exact week. It's going to be exciting later down the stretch. But if you can believe it, tonight marks the halfway point of the regular season. We got plenty more to cover when it comes down to football frenzy. You won't want to miss our players of the week after this.
Feels good to be home.
Ashley's Fall Home Sale is going on now. For a limited time, get your home fall ready with up to $1,000 off customer favorites that are in stock and ready for delivery. Or get 0% interest until 2028. Shop your local Ashley today. Join the WNKY News 40 weather team. Visit WNKY.com to become a weather watcher.
Do you want to learn financial literacy? It's so boring. What if Service One Credit Union pays you to learn? Introducing Zogo. Download the app and get paid to learn. Answer questions and earn points. Redeem points for gift cards. Play more, earn more. It's just one more way Service One Credit Union is with you on your journey to financial fitness.
At Infinity Pipeline, your family is our family. Our employees are the foundation of what we do. And what matters to you matters to us. We're now hiring the next generation of skilled workers to help grow our community. Apply now. InfinityPipeInc.com.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance, more fuel efficiency, and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda CR-V Hybrid or Accord Hybrid for you.
Want the best seat to see the big game? Ford's can help, and it can be right in your home. This Ultra Plush Chaise rocking recliner features extra padded seats and full body support for only $5.99. Now at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green.
You never know who you're helping by sharing your story.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Season 2, September 18th.
Weekdays at 2 on NBC 40.
Feels good to be home.
Right now at your local Ashley, get a king mattress for the price of a queen. Or get 0% interest until 2028 on top mattress brands. Plus Bedgear pillows and mattress protectors are buy one, get one half off. Only at Ashley.
Welcome back. Our one out-of-town game of the night. Warren East visits Callaway County. A huge win for the Raiders on the road, 51-20.
It's time now for our play of the week. It goes to Glasgow's big victor tonight, Rico Crowder, as well as the Glasgow Scotties, the one-handed grab. Let's check this out one more time. The energy was unreal tonight, and Rico definitely ate it up. Check this out. Look at like Odell Beckham Jr. in his prime. An incredible snag as the defender drags him down.
Just a better catch by eye.
A better catch by eye. Our play of the week. Patrick, who's our player of the week?
All right, thanks, Maxwell. Our player of the week has been an absolute playmaker with Deuce Bailey and the Bowling Green Purples. Trevi Barber gets the nod here on Football Frenzy, and rightfully so. The star wideout put up 3 touchdowns in the first half alone, helping lead Bowling Green to a 38-0 half lead and a 45-6 victory. Barber has consistently shown his prowess on the gridiron, but today's multi-touchdown day made it clear this week's award was his. Congrats, Trevi and the Purples, on another big win this season.
Sometimes I just can't get it with you. You make me laugh too much up on air, man.
I was wondering if you were gonna say it. I wanted to say it, so when you didn't say it, I was like, I'm gonna take full advantage of this. Hey, great defense, but a better catch
by DeAndre Hopkins. Wondering if he's gonna play this week. He's on my fantasy team. Anyways, completely different. Got sidetracked there, but Rico Crowder has just been incredible for the future Kentucky Wildcat, but for the Scotties this year, and I'm very impressed by Trevi Barber as well.
Yeah, I mean, Rico Crowder, I was wondering when he was going to get some touches there in the first half. You know, the Glasgow offense started off pretty slow. They went 3 and out and then didn't see the ball for a while, and it didn't feel like Glasgow was moving much, and they finally gave Rico Crowder that chance.
All right, we have plenty more to talk about when it comes down to Western. Big week against Ohio State. We'll talk more about that after this break.
You see the worst of the worst in this job, but I do it to bring justice for victims and help them move on with their lives. When a woman or girl becomes pregnant from rape, the trauma is unimaginable. Daniel Cameron thinks a 9-year-old rape survivor should be forced to give birth. Nobody, no child, should ever have to go through that. Cameron believes rapists deserve more rights than their victims. That's extreme, and it's dangerous.
Buy the sofa, get the love seat half price. That's right, buy the sofa, get the matching love seat 50% off. United carries a great selection of in-stock stationery, reclining, and yes, even leather sofas and love seats. Buy the sofa, get the love seat half price. Hometown service with a smile for 77 years, only at United Furniture and Appliance, historic downtown Bowling Green.
United Furniture. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Warren County Public Schools is hosting a bus driver and monitor job fair Saturday, September 23rd, 8 to noon. Bus monitor starting salary $14 per hour. Bus driver starting salary $17.68 per hour. You can also apply now at warrencountyschools.org.
My name's Al Fazalahi. Had a terrible T-bone accident. Gentleman blew a stop sign and broadsided me. Airbags went off. I got knocked around really badly. The first lawyer I called didn't return my call. And then I just said, well, you know what? I called Morgan & Morgan. They were in touch with me every step of the way, whether it was by phone call or by text message or Zoom meetings or emails. It made things extremely simple for me. That was a seamless process. It's so easy.
Pictionary.
Jump rope.
Jump rope is correct. 1, 2, 3. Every weekday, Pictionary on NBC 40.
Name an animal the wife doesn't mind her husband calling her. Piggy. Don't do that.
Family Feud. Weeknights at 5 and 6:30.
Want the best seat to see the big game? Ford's can help, and it can be right in your home. This ultra plush chaise rocking recliner features extra padded seats and full body support for only $5.99. Now at Ford's Furniture in Bowling.